So we're talking to a gentleman today at the Pinellas County Courthouse on 49th Street who just walked out of the courtroom regarding a fraudulent construction case. Is that correct, sir?
Correct.
What's your first name?
Rich.
So this was a lawyer who's the defendant in the case?
Correct.
So how did a lawyer come to be the one renovating your house and thus allegedly stealing from you for the renovation project?
So one of my friends who flips houses used him in the past. When he did work for my friends, he had a contractor license on all of his paperwork. My friend recommended him, so we brought him in. He quoted us, and we decided to go with him because my friend had good luck with him in the past.
So he wasn't doing the work himself. He's just a contractor.
He was doing some of the work himself, some of it he outsourced, but then it turned out that his number wasn't really his contractor license that he was using wasn't really his either. So that's what made
How
us-
much money are we talking about here?
15,000.
Okay. And how much of that 15,000 worth of the work did he actually do?
Maybe a third of that because a bunch of it had to get redone
So we're talking about a difference of like $10,000.
easily.
Okay. When did he first come in your house? What do you remember about what day he first came in your house to look at it and give you a quote and talk to you about what he wanted to do?
I remember it was Memorial. It was about a month or so before Memorial Day weekend, 21. I think. Yeah.
Okay. Did you give him any money that day?
A small retainer.
Okay. And then when did you give him more money?
Every couple weeks, once he would get through different phases of the renovation.
Okay, so he's doing it phase by phase.
Correct.
Well, that's the way to do it, but still he figured out a way to steal from you.
Correct.
And how was that?
Well, the 3-month renovation turned into about 8 months, and we finally started looking into him and found out he wasn't really licensed. So,
Do you have video of him doing the work and everything? And you got all the paperwork that he signed and everything?
paperwork, yes. Receipts for everything, yes. Don't have videos, but we do have pictures.
Okay, so this is a criminal case against this gentleman. What's his name?
Andrew Adler.
Andrew what?
Adler.
Adler, A-D-L-E-R.
Correct.
Okay. So where do you see the case going from here?
From everyone we've talked to, we should at least be able to get our money back that we had to pay him, and then sounded like the lawyer's recommending about a year probation, and I'm not sure if anything else will happen from it.
So he's going to have to pay restitution and do a year probation.
Correct.
But that restitution is probably going to be spread out over time. You're not going to get that right away.
Correct.
Okay. So it looks like you're handling it well. Do you also have a civil case against it by chance, or just going to let the criminal courts handle it and get you the restitution?
Just the criminal courts.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's everything.
All right. Thanks for the interview.
No problem.